mate.
Hello everyone, thank you all very, very much for 333,333 subscribers. Sorry if I don't get to your question, there were a lot of comments and I couldn't get through all of them, so I'm just going to answer the best ones.
How old are you? What is your name? And where do you come from?
I'm 18 years old, my name is Mark, and I live in Australia.
Are you planning or working on the Fedora Chronicles or Burning Through Space Part 2?
Yes, I'm making both of them. I'm working on Burning Through Space Part 2 right now, but it's going to be pretty long, so it might not be finished for another month or two. I've only just started planning episode 4 of the Fedora Chronicles though, and it's probably going to be about as long as Live and Let Spy, so that's still a really, really long way away.
Why did you choose the Winglet as a username?
When I chose the username The Winglet, it was just a bunch of sounds that sort of sounded good together, I guess. I thought I actually made up an original word, but later on I figured out that a winglet is part of an aeroplane, and the winglet is also a type of Segway.
Who is your favorite TF2 video animator?
It's too hard to decide on a top TF2 animator, so I'll just tell you my favorite two, Caligos and Mechaforth. I really like all the videos Caligos makes, but I especially like his good sense of comedy and his slightly exaggerated animation style. I'm a big fan of Mechaforth because of the really great editing skills he has, and the really nice cinematic feel all his videos have.
What other games do you play besides TF2?
Besides TF2, some of my more recent favorite games would be Skyrim, Civilization 5, Just Cause 3, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Far Cry 4.
How did you get into Source Filmmaker?
Well, like most people, I saw the videos Valve made in Source Filmmaker and thought I'd give it a try myself. So with absolutely no previous animation experience and absolutely no idea what I was doing, I downloaded Source Filmmaker and I guess I just taught myself how to use it.
Why is your avatar a demo man with a party hat?
Okay, so in Bolted Behemoth, there was this demo man who had a really funny facial expression. I temporarily made him my profile picture, and people just assumed he was meant to be the Winglet. So I kept the profile picture, and I guess it stuck.
Will you ever stream your TF2 gameplay on Twitch or Steam broadcast?
I think doing a live stream of some TF2 gameplay sounds like a lot of fun, so I'll probably be doing that sometime in the future.
Will you make an SFM tutorial soon?
Yes, I do plan on making a Source Filmmaker tutorial one day, but I'm pretty busy usually, so I don't know when I'm going to get around to making it.
Do you plan on using motion capture for SFMs?
As a matter of fact, yes, I've actually ordered a motion capture suit and it should be getting here pretty soon. But don't worry, I won't be using motion capture for everything. I'll still be hand animating most of my stuff. What I'll be using motion capture for is to save time on animations of characters in the background of the video and things like that.
What's your favorite SFM video other than your SFMs?
My favorite Source Filmmaker video would have to be Little Guardian Pyro. It's incredibly creative, and the lighting, animation, and cinematography are pretty much perfect.
Why won't you make videos every day?
If I uploaded a new video every day, they'd really suck. Animating even a really small video would take a very long time, and I generally like to make longer, higher quality videos, so that's why I don't upload very often.
What has been the most difficult SFM to make?
My most difficult video to make would have to be Live and Let Spy. Not only was it a really large scale and ambitious video, but I made it over a 6-month period, so as you can imagine, it was pretty hard to stay motivated for all of that time.
Are you gonna make a gaming channel?
Probably not, but maybe. I'd like to make a gaming channel, but I don't think I'd be able to run 2 channels at once.
How long does you and your team take to do an SFM video?
Well, first of all, I don't actually have a team. I do all the animating by myself, so it's just me. To answer your question, how long a video takes to make depends on a lot of different things. For example, a simple dialogue scene would be much quicker to make than an over-the-top action scene. And obviously a 5-minute video would be quicker to make than a 1-minute video. But in general, I could probably say that 1 minute of animation takes about 1 week to make. So where videos like Live and Let Spire that were 20 minutes long, it took a long time to make.
What does it take to be an animator?
To be an animator, the main thing you need is a lot of patience. You have to sit there and spend hours and hours fussing over the tiniest details.
When you first made an Australian Christmas bloody miracle, was it just for fun? Or are you going to make it into a series?
Well, when I made an Australian Christmas bloody miracle, I wasn't planning on making it a series, but who knows? Maybe.
If you didn't animate for YouTube, what would you be doing now?
Before I made my YouTube channel, I had no intention of going into a creative career. I was pretty good at science and stuff, so before my YouTube channel became popular in 2014, I was planning on studying biotechnology. So, if I didn't animate for YouTube, I guess I'd be sitting around in a lab somewhere looking at bacteria.
Do you do anything besides sitting in front of your computer making YouTube vids?
No!
How much editing do you have to do when making a video?
I barely do any post-production editing in my videos at all, so most of the stuff you see is purely made within the Source engine. Occasionally I'll do some color correction or add in some lens flares, but that's about it.
What is your current job?
Well, I used to work at a pizza takeaway store, but I quit so I could spend more time animating. So I guess YouTube is my job now.
Do you have a plan for things before going into them? Or do they unfold as you make them?
I never make a video without some sort of plan on where I'm gonna go with a story. But most of the ideas within the video I come up with spontaneously as I'm making it.
How does it feel when SFM crashes? What are your thoughts on FNAF related SFM videos?
I could rant for a really long time about this, but I'll keep it short. I really don't like Five Nights at Freddy's animations. Most of them are really poorly made, and they get way more views than the better made, more deserving videos.
Can you make a FNAF SFM please?
No. Never.
Are you ever going to do a face reveal? What video you've made so far are you most proud of?
The video I'm most proud of would probably have to be Microman. Even though it was a pretty short video, I actually spent a really long time working on it, trying to get everything perfect. It was also one of the first videos I've ever made with a team, so I got a lot of helpful advice from them, and the video turns out really well in the end.
What SFM film are you disappointed in?
My video I'm most disappointed in would have to be Hitman Havoc. I had this wonderful vision for the video, and all these great ideas, but it didn't really end up coming close to what I planned.
What is your favorite sound from TF2? What is your favorite class? Gameplay and character-wise.
My favorite class gameplay-wise is Demo Man. He's got a lot of different playstyles, and it's really satisfying getting those grenade launcher kills. Character-wise, my favorite class is Soldier. He's just the funniest and craziest, I guess.
What is your least favorite class and why?
My least favorite class, gameplay and character-wise, is Heavy. As a character, he's got a lot less depth compared to the others, and in the game, he's just a magnet for spies and snipers.
Are you in contact with other TF2 creators? How is your relation with them? Is it competitive or inspirational?
I know a few other TF2 creators, and I can tell you now there's definitely no competitive atmosphere. Inspirational? I guess so. I mostly ask other TF2 creators for their opinion or advice, so I describe the creator community as helpful and encouraging.
Will you do a remake of Operation 2 Fort?
Yes, I'm hoping to do a remake of Operation 2 Fort. It was pretty badly made, and it would be nice to get it to the same level of quality as the rest of the series.
What are your plans for this channel for the future?
Well, for the near future, I've got plenty more TF2 videos planned. I'm actually coming up with ideas faster than I can make them. Later on though, I want to start designing my own characters and settings, so I can start making videos that are completely original.
Question. I teleported bread.
What? You told me to. How much?
What was your first animation?
The first animation I uploaded on YouTube was the Fedora Chronicles Operation 2-Fort, but that wasn't actually the first one I made. It's not very good. In fact, it's pretty terrible, but I'll show you anyway.
Steady, steady.
Fire! Yes! Good shot!
Thanks, mate.
Let us begin.
All right. Help! Incoming!
Ah!
So many bombs! Holy dooly! Medic!
No! Medic is dead! Gentlemen! Hey! Never touch my doctor! I should have done this long ago! Yeah! And this! And that! And this! Oh, it is sad day!
I'm sorry, mate.
Well, as you can see, I've come a long way since then. So, thanks guys for keeping me motivated, and thank you all very much for subscribing.
Hello? You're a single one of ya. Not you.
Woo!